a non-existent roof.
Do you know, I think if you're a Mercedes driver, you just run around saying, "Oh, someone else could pick that up for me."
Very cute. You guys look like you had a good time with Paulette. So I'm sure you went through all of her drawers, but you found the item that you came for, which is this incredible credenza. Now, did you have a vision for it right away? The only thing she said was, please do not paint it out white.
Okay.
Right?
When we walk into any room, Tracy, or when we see any project, we always know almost immediately what we can do to liberate. And we're all about, you know, budget and affordable design and making good stuff even better.
Yes.
But sometimes, as well as changing the function, you've kind of got to change the orientation. So it's gone from a horizontal position to its lovely brand new vertical position. And that's the result of all the work.
I love it. So you moved the legs on it to make it vertical. Now she's using way more of her vertical space, which is lovely. And the color.
You know, the colour, we went to Paulette's
choice.
house and we thought, you know what, Paulette's a bit of a princess. She had glitter balls outside, you know, she liked a bit of glamour.
Yeah.
And we thought, okay, let's turn this into like a china cabinet. You know, so we've gone for really soft tones of blue and pink. These are from Colin and Justin's paint range. It's available at HomeSense and Home Goods.
Yes.
And it's specially made to actually transform furniture. So you actually don't have to prep a piece like this, and you can't sand it because this is particle board. But this is actually specially made so that you can put it on there, and it's so easy to use.
You can see that just goes on so nicely. And the good thing about this is it dries to a really even matte finish.
Yes.
So after you've done it, to protect it, we always recommend that you apply some wax. And our paint actually comes with wax within the set. So that goes on the top to really make the very soft sheen last forever. It's really lovely.
I just like the fact that you don't have to prep it because you know what? I'm lazy. So I want it to be so easy. If you can just throw the paint on, that makes it great. I like the fact that there's a bit of a gray undertone as well to the paint colors. Yeah. So beautiful. Also, I've noticed some really gorgeous decals on the side. I don't know if those are stenciled. Did you paint them? How did you do that?
So actually, they're inside the cabinet as well, and it's almost like this beautiful kind of like bush growing at the back. Yeah. These are wall decals. They're $20 a set from Home Depot.
Okay.
And you just peel them off, stick them on, and then they're repositionable. They're absolutely incredible, you know. So if you're actually assembling your pattern and you're building up the little branches, putting a little bird on here and there, and you think, okay, I'm not so happy with that, you can just peel off the piece, reposition it, you know. And we just thought it's a really nice way to give it that slightly antique, hand-painted, China-inspired look, which is perfect for a China cabinet.
And also,
$20.
And find a fault-making feature. When we took the legs off what had previously been the underside, you could still see, even after we filled in with spackle and repainted, you could still almost see the previous screw holes. So auspicious positioning of these on the areas where you could see that completely eradicates the problem.
Excellent.
Now, we went to the local glazer and we got, now this is really important, toughened glass. Obviously, you've got to make sure that your project will endure and that safety is paramount. So toughened glass applied into 2 separate zones to give 3 pockets. Now, these little fellas here, these little kind of these little brackets were actually in chrome.
Okay.
But to make them relevant to the gold detailing that we've added around about, we sprayed them. And also, here's a little tip. If you want to spray your screws, because detail, right, you don't want your chrome screw on top of your gold.
Yeah.
Pop them into cardboard like that.
Okay.
Gives you a flat surface, and then you just spray across the top like that. And then when they're dry, you just pick out those little fellas and pop them in, and off you go. So the little gold detail, I think,
you'll save if you do it that way. Because it's such a teeny tiny little thing that's super spray painting every single one. You'll go insane.
How easy is that? How incredibly easy is that?
But it's the details that add up in something like this, you know. And we were lucky that the legs were really sturdy, they were in good condition, the attachments were really sturdy as well.
Yes.
You know, so we just repositioned them on the bottom, we gave them a coat of the pink, let that dry, and then we masked them off, sprayed them with some more of the gold so that it ties in with the brackets as well. And then we added some little felt little stoppers at the bottom, you know, because it just gives it that slightly elevated position. It levels out a piece as well, you know. Sometimes if something's been sitting for a long time, it starts to get a little bit kind of like wonky. Is there a better word for wonky? Sounds like it's Scottish. No, wonky. Gets a bit wonky.
Also, it'll save your floors.
Well, it does.
Exactly.
You should put those little felt things on almost everything. That's what we do in our kitchen too.
As a matter of course, could you stick them on my hair?
Are they on Justin?
I know. Anything that could potentially cause an issue, we try and avoid that. But I really hope for Paulette that we kind of really mastered what she needed, because she said storage was important for her.
Yes.
She had lots of lovely family ornaments and pictures pictures that she wanted to display. So taking this piece of furniture, turning it around, reversioning it with good quality paint and some clever accessorising, takes that to this in a few simple steps. That took us 3 or 4 hours, but you know, imagine had you paid for something in a store, it would have cost a few $100. So that was literally virtually free.
A whole new piece of furniture. All you had to do was let these two into your home. That is so worth it. So